Getting structure in your day is something that many founders struggle with. They have a plan when they get up in the morning of things that they need to do, and then all of a sudden they're sidetracked by an urgent email or something happening with the team or with the investors or whatnot. And before you know it, the day is kind of over, and it's time to head home, and you're stressed out of your mind because you didn't manage to get done the things you wanted to do, and it continues the next day because you feel behind. So one of the things we often talk about is how do you actually get structure into your day? Um, and most of us actually can't do it alone. Most of us need help from boundaries. One of those boundaries could be, and it's something that I advocate a lot, that your phone is not within reach. It's not on before, let's say, 8 a.m. in the morning, and it's beyond reach after 8 p.m. in the evening. And what that does is it allows you to actually more consciously pick up the phone and say, okay, now I'm going to work. Now I'm starting my day. What are my top 3 priorities for the day? And then get started on working on those. That, of course, requires that you have your top 3 priorities. And those are things that you should do at the end of the previous day, right? So let's go back a little bit. The best way to get structure in your day is to put in some boundaries. So no phones before 8 or after 8. 2, have a clear idea of what your priorities are, set them the day before, go into the day consciously saying, I'm going to tackle these 3 priorities before I do anything else. And third, and maybe most importantly, is to have breaks throughout the day in your calendar. Not breaks to do whatever is in front of you, but breaks to try to look at what are some of the things that I wanted to do today. Have I been doing them? If not, let me course correct. So typically what I do is I have a break around 10:30 and I have a break around 2:30. And in those breaks, I say, okay, am I on the right track with what I wanted to accomplish today? If at 10:30 that's not the case, I can course correct. If at 2:30 I can decide, okay, am I going to finish these things that I started doing today, or am I going to actually do the things that I was planning on doing before I shut down for the evening? So those were some tips to get more structure in your day. I hope you found it helpful. As always, let me know if you want me to record videos on any other topics. You can do that in the comments where you watch this, or by sending me a note or an email, whichever you prefer.